What up, what up, what up? It's time, guys. I hope everyone got a wonderful week or day, whatever you feel like. And I hope we can have good battles. Uh, because, yeah, I usually don't watch my battles before. Well, I mean, the coaches' battle before the game happening. Sometimes, yes, depends on who. No favoritism, but sometimes I just watch and like, oh, damn, that's the week number 3, and I'm like, well, I spoil myself instead of being surprised during the live. So what we're gonna do? Oh, we good, we good. Well, how about you, Bandito? The loyal Bandito. So I'm not sure the first game we're gonna watch though. You can see PokeProf versus Shadow, but it's just yeah, this is the last one I did or something like that. Oh yeah, that's all right. Arise. This is Nova. So yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for the battles. Well, not straight for the battles, but like straight. Yo, drive safe, man. I hope you're not on your phone while driving. I do it, by the way. So yeah. So we have Nova. This is Horizon. Ah, okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I always messed up the names. Some names in English because I think in French. So sorry about that. But let's say Horizon. Yeah, in French I've been like that. But yeah, so we got the Chen Pao from Novatam is here, by the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna write it down. So Nova and Horizon. Oh wait, nope, that's not. Nope. What a fail on life. But nobody saw that. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right. So Nova versus Horizon. So I didn't think Nova didn't make any chance for this week for the week number 3. I know he did for later in the week, but I have to double check just to make sure. Even if I did double check already, but let's triple check. Yeah, he didn't make no trade for this week. So yeah, Chen Pals, Amazenta, the Eeyore form, Skyman, Glowking, Corviknight, Lokix, Terracaten, Drifloon Terracaten, Glagor, Rototo, and Cutiefly. And on the other side is Zekrom, Tornadus T, Terracaptan, Palafin, Clefable, Insane, Toadscroll, Mismaginis Terra, Metagross, and Ariados. Well, Metagross, Ariados. Yeah, those. Well, okay. That's funny, I know. But if we check the matchup here, um, Tornty will be very good. Uh, Especially for like Zamask. I mean, if you can outspeed, of course. Uh, it doesn't get, yeah, you get outspeed by both, but if you manage to like thunder wave them with Clef, that's gonna be very nice. Help the Tornadus. What else can be very good? I think it's quite a hard matchup for Orizan, in my opinion. If I check real quick, because you get except Zekrom, the answer will be Zama most of the time, or even Glygor. Like you can almost sit on it, except if it gets Dragon type move and like few Dragon dances. Um, but you got the Palafin for that. Curious to see Drifblim. Hmm. I think it will be quite a bit harder for Arizan to here to win, but at the same time, I checked the title. It's Terra Tornadus brings the E. Sometimes can be like it did very well, but sometimes that means they won with it. So what we're gonna do? Watch the game. I just forgot to turn off my speaker, so won't be long. Turn off this. And this. Can you tell me if you hear the game audio? I think not, but wait. I think now you should hear the game audio.
Hello? That's so annoying! I just did a whole intro and the thing wasn't catching it. It's a good thing I fixed that. Good thing I caught that. God damn. Anyway, so this is a very easy stealth rock lead. Anyway, he's Terra Water
really
on
that
the location, which is very
surprising.
interesting because his only fire resistance, his entire team is a War Turtle, which he didn't bring. So we're just going to go ahead and get that. He's going to T-Spike. That's a good play because now I'm in trouble with that, actually. So that's a good play.
Okay, I literally I didn't check the matchup. Okay, so he did bring Skyman, Gligar, Forest, Lamazanta. Was that what we expected? On the other side, he didn't bring Mismatch. He did bring Clef, yeah. All right. Sorry. So he did bring Toxic
now I'm in trouble with
so
that.
just trading, just trading the what we call the hazards.
Yes, that was a good play by my opponent.
But he got no hazard remover, but at the same time, oh, he's unaware because the Metagross not affected, Torrentine as well, but it's Terra Fairy. No, it's not Terra Fairy. Sorry, I just saw Fairy, but it wasn't. So yeah, it's Clefable will be annoyed. The bottom four will be annoyed by the Toxic Spike.
Now I really wish I was Magic Guard.
Terra Fire. Okay.
He's probably gonna do the thing. Oh, that's really annoying. That's okay. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, we traded good hazards.
I'm not sure if the full moveset of the Metagross.
We traded good hazards for each other. Neither of us can. That's really annoying.
Come on.
That's okay. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, we traded good hazards for each other.
Okay. Stealth Rock, Bullet Punch. So if he had Earthquake or like knockoff,
neither of us can remove.
could have been good. They can still thread him.
I was thinking I would go to
Like
time on this.
scare him off. Like, oh, you might think I have that. Who knows?
On my Torn, because I thought, what switches into the Fire move's only War Turtle. Yeah, he goes
and more Toxic Spike. So now, like, the spikes will be very annoying.
I could get I can just knock off here, actually. Let's just knock off. Let's get rid of this thing's item. So he gets the extra poison damage, which is actually okay. So ironically, I do.
I was about to say maybe it's AV, but yeah.
Only get one layer T-Spike, generally speaking.
Dumb.
Because the first turn of poison does more damage on regular poison than bad poison. And bad poison, which is the 2-layer T-Spike or the move Toxic, you take half of what you would normally take in turn 1. So if I play very offensively, Torn isn't going to care. Incineroar's not going to care because heavy duty boots.
Colburby. Alright.
Colbur gone.
Ice Beam?
And he's probably gonna just.
Alright.
Oh my god, that did so much. Okay, we're gonna hard switch out to.
Indeed, it did so much.
Really annoying right now. I mean, going into Metagross is so obvious here.
Like, if he doesn't have like a Ghost, Dark, or Fire move, yeah, get Flamethrower. Yeah.
I could go Incineroar. No, let's just go into Metagross. Who is also not going to care about T-Spike, actually. So, while it is annoying, and it's annoying because we're unaware on Clefable, we are pretty offensive. Oh, we have a bulk up Halifin, though.
Oh, Ice Beam.
Okay.
So he did that, right? So Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, T-Spike.
Ice Beam. I don't know, what does more? Probably Bullet Punch? I don't even know what's going to do anything to a Slowking G. Bullet Punch does, like, kind of the most. I hope he's not going to hard switch into anything. I should Ice Punch, maybe. I need an Earthquake on this thing for Galarian Slowking.
Maybe Skyman?
Well enough for Galarian Slowking. That's immediately already a problem. He's going to think I'm Scarf because I switched right out, actually. I bet you he's going to think I'm ooh. Please go Shaman. Wolfsbane? That's the big bad wolf. So you're going to take rocks, which isn't going to do very much. Are you fair? You're just fighting, I think. Gauntlet Shield, but that's your defense boost. Bullet Punch can come out. Does literally nothing.
That did, yeah, that tickle.
And what was my answer to this?
Clef.
Oh, boy, I need to check my daughter. Hold on.
If he doesn't have a Steel type move, Clef is the answer.
I gotta save Clefable for.
But at the same time,
the toxic is the problem here. The toxic damage is the problem here. And it's a fighting Pokemon. I don't really have a good switch to this, man. This is not a good build. I did awfully terrible here. Awfully terrible. The Water Stab is annoying, too. I think I'm going to go into Blob, so he can't set up all over me. I know the T-Spike's going to be awful for Clefable. We also have the Helmet. I'm just going to have to play super aggressively around the T-Spikes here.
So let's hope he doesn't have
The
a
big
steel
poison.
type move.
That was a good bring and a good play. I didn't prep very well.
Go
Crunch.
for crunch. That's
That
fine.
did 42. Let's just see how much. You are a Zamazenta who clicked Crunch versus Clefable. 42 means you are offensive. 42 means you're not max offensive, though. So you have some investment, but you're not max. What the heck? What the heck is this calc? Crunch. Oh, no, he's max attack, probably. He's not going to stay in on this Moonblast, but what comes in on a Moonblast? Nothing, right? Nothing
The
comes in on a
Gloking?
Moonblast.
Oh, he
Yeah,
didn't bring
almost like,
Thunder Wave. I feel like if he had Thunder Wave, it would have been very nice.
Oh,
Just to
you want
spread the
something on this versus
para
Slowking?
and stuff.
So what do I want in versus Slowking? Probably you.
Yeah, this is
Actually,
the
I
best
can flip
bet.
turn out with Steve Rogers. Let's do that first.
Oh, he didn't
Like, really
switch.
staying in. If you
So
stay
he got
in,
a
you're clicking
still
Heavy Slam,
move,
right?
that's for sure.
If you stay in, you're clicking Heavy Slam. Hopefully. Yep.
And it is.
Okay, good. That didn't do anything. Amazing.
So
we
you got
everything.
the answer for the
I think
Clef.
Clef is just
So
gonna have to die to this thing. I can't believe he stayed in.
you should go for Ensign, I guess. Oh, maybe you can
I
go for
cannot
Body
believe he's gonna
Press.
stay in. So now we get our Steve Rogers all Captain America up.
Because maybe if you
Let's
had
have
the
one
-1 attack. Oh no, he's unaware. Never mind. It's unaware.
Close combat comes out. I mean, if Slowking comes out, that'll be so annoying. Heavy Slam probably kills me, though, does it? Let's see. Heavy Slam. Yes, Heavy Slam does kill me. So that's the thing. But he's going to take Chip. In case he switches, actually. No, should we?
Shoot for damage?
I'm going to wait in case he does switch. He doesn't. That makes sense, though. All right. Zama, KOs.
At least you get like
with
a lot of
that
chip
makes sense,
from
that's
that
fine.
exchange.
How much is in so Metagross Bullet Punch is doing nothing. We can always revenge with our Torn though. I think
Yeah, you have to go for
I
Thorn.
think that is a play. And do we kill with the Terra Blast? Torn, Therian, Fire. Does 29 to 34. Boys, do we think that's 29 to 34? He's gonna be fast. He's not gonna be max HP. I actually don't want a Terra. Wait. You don't really have a flying resist either.
Bleak Wind.
So I'm gonna Bleak Wind Storm. I don't want it because if I lose my flying type, I can get poisoned by the toxic spikes.
You get forced to go for like a
This is-
not Terra.
Bleak Wind
With
Storm,
the
nice.
and it's gone. Alright.
Torn,
So he wasn't
KOs,
expecting
Zama
the-
with Bleak Wind.
The scarf, that's for sure. Maybe he went for like a Stone Age or something.
So that's a huge threat on. I will trade Clef for Zamazenta. Now, I still have to deal with the damn Terra low kicks, but Zamazenta being gone is huge. And again, he doesn't have a flying resist, actually. He could go Champ. I mean, he could do a lot of things here. I'm surprised he brought Champo, actually, because I have Incineroar. I mean, yes, it can Sacred Sword me, but, I mean, I can U-turn and obliterate you. And I'm heavy duty boots on Incineroar, so I do not care about the T-Spikes. Clefable is one Pokemon down. The only Pokemon left on my team that care. No, Palafin does, and Zekrom does, actually. Man, my Palafin set sucks because of the T-Spike. That's a great bring. Great bring. Yep, this thing comes out. You're going to take the rocks. You're not heavy duty boots. I'll just write that down. Terra Water, not heavy
Does
duty boots. If you're not Terra
First
Dust,
impression do that much?
low kicks. Let's go ahead and assume Choice Band. Adamant Choice Band does 246 to 290. I live a first impression. And Bleak Wind Storm, even if you go Terra Water, I'm guessing that still kills you. Yes, it does. So I'm just going to click it again. He's going to go Terra Water.
The yard
First
speed.
impression does not kill me if he's Adamant Choice Band. I just got to connect a Bleak Wind Storm.
Connect and KO. That's what you
First
have to do.
impression, we should live? Oh, easily.
Oh, okay.
Of course we fucking miss, dude. Of course we miss. You gotta be, man. Man!
Bleak Wind miss.
I mean, it's an 80% accurate move. I get it. But that miss sucks. 'Cause
But
that
you
would-
can still regen. That's true.
That would have killed this thing. That really, really sucks. I mean, something now has to potentially take two. Like, he's not out of the woods here. Unless he has Sucker Punch. No, he's just gonna let me have it. Okay.
Oh, wait, what?
Torn KOs, low kicks with Bleak Wind. Storm. Okay, so that's huge. That's huge threats gone. Torn is putting in the work, man. Terra Captain Torn, putting in the work. Really wish I
It
had just
looked,
been
wow,
terrifying
does
Terra
look it
Blast, but
was
okay.
good.
I got greedy with the fire thing. This Pokemon's a massive threat for him, though. Huge threat for my opponent. And actually, wait a minute. Metagross looks fantastic right now. No, Shanpao's annoying. But I have Incineroar for that. Okay, we're looking okay, but...
Well, if you get Circuit Sword, maybe not.
If he goes into Slowking, I'm not sure what I do. Actually, I think if he goes Slowking, we've shown we can go Metagross. And I just click, I don't know, we'll see. Yep, we just go Metagross. We want to see his last move, and we want to get some HP back on this thing. So we just go Metagross. Easy play for us. I don't care if he pivots out. We're going to see that last move. I don't think it's Shadow Ball. We might have already seen it. I might be being an idiot, but... Look at him floating. Yeah, he chilies out. That is totally fine. Chili Reception is his last move. I actually kind of want him... No, I don't want him to bring Gligar. I want him to bring in...
Maybe we'll go for Chien-Pao
Right?
and go for Sucker Punch or like Crunch or something. Throw Trap.
But he also doesn't kill me. That thing literally cannot touch...
Basically a Dark type move.
This thing literally cannot touch Metagross. Do we get 2-shot by Chien-Pao's on Incineroar? If he has Sacred Sword, easily. Oh boy. Oh, that's if he's Life Orb. So let's take away the Life Orb. I mean, he very well could be Life Orb. So if he's not Life Orb and we get the Intimidate off... No, we're not 2-shot. Okay. I can also Bullet Punch him, so... That is a worst case scenario to deal with this thing. If he crunches, because if he crunches Metagross... Hades, that's got to be... Oh, this thing.
Oh, okay. Ice Punch will do a lot.
So I always 2-shot, and he does not 2-shot me. This is true. And I think I outspeed... No, I probably don't outspeed, actually. Almost definitely don't outspeed. I don't want you to knock off my Scarf because it's too valuable. Steve Rogers is pretty useless right now, actually. Steve Rogers is pretty useless because of the T-Spike and everything. I'm going to go ahead and go into Steve Rogers. You can knock
Steve
off
Rogers is never useless.
I can hold him if you want.
The dad life. You want some peace to play the game?
Well, for the sake of me not,
You can. Guys have kids.
Maybe I'm going to record my volume off. Sorry about that, boys.
I'll excuse. Oh, no Jet Punch? Ooh. I think that's the first time I don't
was thinking about
see...
clicking Ice Punch here, but I don't want him to go Chien-Pao for free. Or Slowking. So something takes a really hard... Yeah, buddy, what do you think? Something takes a really nasty...
That's the first time I see
we're looking okay, because we have the Scarf Torn.
what do you call Chien-Pao
He's gonna throw-
without
something has to
the
eat this, though, man.
Jet Punch.
Hypnose? Yes. This is not going to appreciate this hit, dude. This Pokemon is not going to appreciate this hit. I told you. I'm just clicking it again. I don't care if he's chipping down this Pokemon. That's fine. I want you as low of HP as possible. We're wave crashing again, baby. If only I was Choice Band. Because this, well, the Choice Band would have been knocked off, but I wish I was more offensive. I'm like very bulky. I don't think I'm going to KO, but I'll have it low enough that I can kill it with something else. That's kind of the important part. I do not think I'm going to kill him here. What do you think? What do you think, buddy? Ooh, you're just going to double out. Again, nothing takes this. I should have Ice Punched there, dude. This thing comes out. You're going to take rocks. You're going to take a wave crash.
That will still do a lot.
When you're not going to like this. Oh my god, that did so much
Imagine...
damage.
Oh, that was a crit. Okay.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, bro.
Yo, imagine he had
I
Jet
missed my
Punch.
storm earlier, though.
That's the
alright, so I might have to
best
take the notes later.
moment to go for the... What do you
KO's
call?
Palafin with that poison damage. Now, how much do you take
To
from
go for
Bullet
the...
Punch? Shaman.
Terra Blast.
Scott,
Not Terra
Crepuscul
Blast.
Scarf. Let's go to Metagross. Bullet Punch does a quarter.
The Jet
This
Punch.
one.
Damn, I
Can't really do
forgot.
much to me, though.
But anyways, it died by the... No, yeah, no. It still doesn't
just-
matter.
just
Didn't
try
matter.
to out-
Because it would have died by the recoil.
Go back to
Anyways.
Bullet Punch.
So yeah, we'll just go over.
I don't think you can really... You could Earth Power Metagross. But that's okay. That's okay if he does. Oh, that's within 22. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch. That's within 22. I know, pal. He can't switch back in because of the rocks damage. Oh, this is a good game. I'm telling you right now, this is a good game. Hopefully, yep, that should kill. Let's go. Metagross.
It's funny, like Skyman is a
Shaman.
threat, but nobody really
Appreciate
play
that
it
commentary. I got the best
seriously.
commentary in the league. Best commentary in the league, right here. What do you think?
That's true.
You're nervous? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, no, of course, now he's like fascinated with this. Okay, my friend, he does not know this. He does not know this. He does not know that I beat this. I 1v1 this, I think. Actually, maybe I don't. But we've seen that he literally cannot beat... He can't touch Metagross with... he can't touch Metagross with the other thing. Knockoff comes out. Ooh, my X-Repel's gone. That's annoying, actually. I don't know if I'm going to 2 KO now. Oh, we took KO. We still, well, he can roost, though. He can roost.
No, he doesn't-
Here's,
no,
here's the
roost.
crazy play. Are you ready for this crazy play? He's going to roost here. Does it get roost still?
Fun fact,
Gligar,
I find it funny that
He's
before,
gonna roost here 'cause he's faster
when
than you guys.
Gliscor learned Roost,
Does it not get roost?
is you never get banned or
Spikes.
like
It doesn't
stuff
get
like
roost.
that. But now it was
Um,
it was banned and
I just want you to know, yes,
unbanned.
sir. So we live in Earthquake.
It's just funny.
Yeah, get a little cheerleader. Plus, this thing is now within range. Yeah, Earthquake, we live that. Easy money, Metagross. Get that bread, buddy. Come on, let's go. Metagross KOs Gligar. All that's left is Qianpao, who I believe. Actually, wait. This thing. This is actually. Hold on. Well, Slowking, Ice Beam. I don't want it to beat the. Oh, he goes into this. But we know that you can't hurt this. You literally cannot hurt me. So I'm going to go hard Incineroar. Because if he T-Spikes, he's not going to do that. If he Sludge Bombs, so be it. I could lose Sludge Bombs.
What? Reception, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, Toxic Spikes. Yeah, that's the move we got.
Always Chili's out here.
No, Ice Beam. It's not Flamethrower, it's Ice Beam. So yeah, technically Metagross can just spam damage here. Except if he tried to go for like a Ice Beam Freeze or something.
I'm going Big Bird. Because this thing can't touch Metagross, so if I keep Metagross in the back. And see, he could very well have Sucker Punch on the other thing, so yeah, he Chili's out every single time. That makes so much sense.
Basically getting regen.
So we need to keep Metagross alive because this thing literally can't beat it. I think so anyway, I don't know. Buddy, it's okay, it's okay. I know, look, you see the Pokemon? Alright, I'm gonna mute. Is he gonna take rocks? We're about to find out. He does take rocks. Beautiful.
Is that a choice card for choice one? Imagine it's choice card.
That's the only thing that matters right now. Let's see. Torn, Sucker Punch does max 266, min 226. So there's a roll we live. Oh, that's if he's Life Orbed. He could be Life Orbed. Does my U-turn kill it? It does not, especially not in the hail.
Blast Fire, I guess.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he switched.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. Slowking. Sorry again about the baby. Slowking. Galar, defensive pivot. U-turn. He might even have a little defensive investment, but Incineroar, we've already knocked him off, though, I think, right? Let's bring in the big dog. Let's bring in the big dog. Because we're not doing anything versus that Qianpao anyway. Unless he doesn't have Sucker Punch, I think I'm going to click the Dragon Dance. I'm going to go Dragon Dance, because no matter what he does, we end up on this turn in a good position. I think this little...
You might have Ice Heart, though.
We're gonna Dragon Dance.
With a Qianpao.
I would not hate to see an Ice Beam. Let's see. Show me.
He
the
does
ice
have
beam.
Ice Beam.
Okay, no, he Chili's out again.
Oh, he goes. Okay, he goes for a Chili's again.
Now, do we live it on this thing?
So he will bring what?
Qianpao.
Qianpao will get the defense boost and still like great defensively.
Sucker Punch easily lives, easily. And Bolt Strike, actually with 2 rocks we can Dragon Claw. We don't even have to. With 2 rocks we don't even have to click Bolt Strike.
Be right back. John gonna take something to eat real quick.
Again, Sucker Punch. It doesn't matter.
Oh
Dragon
no,
Claw kills
never
him.
mind.
Dragon Claw
Never
kills him.
mind.
I think that's game over. That's why we click the Dragon. Why, buddy? We're winning. We're gonna win, baby. I know, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. I'm so sorry about this, you guys. It went from good commentary to yeah. Ice Shard, but I mean we should have gotten lit. Oh my god.
Oh, we did.
Well, you're definitely dead at least.
Well,
he must be choice man.
last turn.
Alright, I'm gonna mute.
Alright. Yeah, last turn of his life. I can say it like that.
So this is my life right now. I'm really sorry, but I think you'd rather just enjoy the non-commentary here for a minute.
No freeze. I guess Ice Punch versus Ice Beam. Which will get the first freeze? Nobody. Nobody. A freeze? No freeze.
So I could have definitely played around that for differential, but I don't care about differential. I really don't. I just want to win the game. So I was just getting it as low as I could, and to hopefully come in and kill this with Torn. So.
Well, Tornadus. I think Metagross was a bit more like the star of the game, but Tornty is more popular, I think, in reset game of especially. Gaton! I don't know how to say it, but yeah. Big fireball jutsu. I wish I could have said it in Japanese.
Alright, well, GG's my opponent. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Sorry again, but hopefully this was still fun, and don't mind the cheerleader.
Alright, so, well, we see the next battle. Is that the, yeah, Well, so good game. Terra Tornadus always work. But what's funny? I never drafted, but I know I will never be able to make it work like that. I don't know. Like I'm not used to it. So yeah. But if you ask me about Iron Bundle, of course I can make it work. Alright, so second battle, PokeProf versus Shadow G. We can see the matchup. Oh wait. I didn't. That thing didn't change. All right, so let's say team 2, whatever. Thought it would have changed, but fail. Oh well. All right. So we got PokeProf on the left, Shadow Gallade on the right, and yeah, kind of like the Trick Room kind of team with Margana, the Palkia. Like Shadow, if you're still here, one thing I want to see: the access speed with Trick Room, teleport. If you do that, yeah, like how can I say that in English? I'll be dead to you, something like that. Yeah. All right, so let's go check the battle. Well, Sand team on the other side. So it's basically Sand versus Trick Room-ish. Other than that, yeah, I don't see nothing really like standing off. Arsenal is still a threat, plus with the Terras and the Shah as well. So yeah, let's check the battle.
And there was a Sugarberry. I swear, it's not. I'm not doing this on purpose, guys. I promise. There's logic behind the madness. If you couldn't already tell, yep, I got the Switch too. Shaman's gonna fight me here. Hello, my name is Gallades, and welcome to the KCDL Season 2, Week 3. We're fighting the PokeProfessor and the Drunken Decidueye, but sadly, we also have to post comments. Long story short, I got the Switch 2 recently, but yeah,
I did as
it
well.
kind of broke during the game.
It's so nice.
And I fixed it now. Basically, that's why I have to post com this.
But I need a better comp, like a desktop, because I'm using a laptop at the moment, and sometimes I swear that thing is hot garbage. Like I cannot go too high with the bitrate and stuff, so yeah, that's why sometimes like when I'm battling, I try to go higher with the. I just tested before. Yeah, I think I will do that in the future. Just test so I can know the maximum bitrate to go for.
And I actually didn't know Aloe was Assault Best at all, so it's good I'm seeing this now in post. So yeah, we click Surf here, seeing what the best wants to do, thinking you may want to get Stealth Rock up, maybe Knock Off or just Thunder Wave, but it's one of those things, and you go into the fish. So now I'm thinking, okay, Aloe is in, let's test the waters a bit. We did a lot for it being Assault Best and resisted, so let's just Spatial Rend, see what happens. Actually, I was wrong with Big A Starstorm, because there was a chance to kill if you were to Assault Vest, which I didn't know at the time. I thought you were that bulky. Unfortunately, we didn't, but we only took like 2 damage for it, and we weren't sashed anyway, so no harm, no foul. That was debating what he was going to do here, and one thing I was afraid of was Ogre.
Yeah, that's true, the other way around.
I was secretly hoping you would go Zamazenza.
I was like, how he got the Palkia, but yeah, it is supposed to come from the other side.
Things like this and the Zamazenta. So we decided to just switch out into that, since we're already at -2, and I didn't want to try anything. Maybe I should have originally Spatial Rented, but whatever.
07? What's 07 Abyss Array?
And it's a Spike here Ogre Pond set. I was mildly annoyed by that because we didn't have any hazard removed.
Enlighten me about
not
that.
to bring it, but whatever is fine. Now here, I make a bit of a dumb move. I think, okay, you're going to want to switch out into your T-Tar. This is the freest T-Tar of our lives. So I'm just going to Raw Dog Superpower since you don't want us getting parried. Unfortunately, I was wrong. And, okay, I want you to pay attention to something here. It'll make sense later. Look at how we get U-turns here. We take half Rocky Helmet Shift. Remember that. This will come back into play later. So the fish comes back in here, still debating the decision. If I had to guess, he was afraid of T-Tar coming in once he saw Superpower, but that makes no sense since he saw the Chople. Whatever the logic is, I'm just thinking, sweet, free hazard game. Extra can come in, but that's a free switch in for us. Plus we have Sinistcha in the back if we really wanted to do so. So I decided to just get Spikes up. So most likely you just wanted to heal here, which makes sense. You did take a chunk from Spatial Rend. Either way, we get Rocks up, which we'll be annoying for later. And we will still deal damage, even when we die. We still have the power. And this is where it starts going downhill. Because like I mentioned, I got the Switch 2 recently, and this is where my OPS started to bug out. Meaning my attention would be divided the rest of the game between actually playing the game and trying to make my stupid thing work. Fortunately, it has been fixed, so Week 4 we'll be back to your regularly scheduled Shadow Gallade programming. Now here's the biggest moveset's probably calking, and honestly I kind of wished he was going into Zamazenta out of some sense of copium. Either way, the T-Tar comes in here. Now with the T-Tar coming in, I had a decision to make. Do I get up hazards? Do I try to play the paralysis?
Oh, okay, alright. I didn't know that
Abyss.
Abyss.
Go with the ladder and just click Thunder Wave, fearing, okay, this might want to D-dance later. in hindsight, I should have known this was a stupid idea, but I was like half paying attention to this point in the game, more focused on trying to make the Elgato work. So yeah, this is gonna be a common theme in this game, you'll notice. Either way, DOS dies to knockoff. Oh, well. And again, keep this sequence in mind. It will come up later. So here's when it comes in, because I'm thinking, okay, this is free. And I decide, okay, I have Swords Dance. There is no timeline T-Tar stays in here. If one goes on Mazenta, we're Terra flying. Let's click Swords Dance and get cooking. And I thought, oh, I'm him. This is going to be the freest Swords Dance of my life. Unfortunately, he would read me to do that exact thing. But first, hold on, I need to do something for the intro bit. Behold the bear! I am death! Master of all!
What's the Terra here?
Okay, now we're done with the intro.
If it's a Terra that resists,
that's
fine.
My thought process was, oh, he'll want to switch in, and then thing. Switch in, I Cudgel us down, and then revenge us. Not realizing he knew we were Terra. So again, half paying attention. So I throw the orb, and we are now
Terra flying,
burned.
alright. So yeah,
I
Cudgel is not that much of a problem. Oh, Uncle.
And I was molding, ready to make this the intro
I was
original
looking,
video. Now pay attention to what you're about to see here. The damage ranges on the Ogre Pawn.
Imagine Ursulina with Mach
It
Punch.
is currently at 143, about to be 165.
The same way that the Blood Moon one got Vacuum Wave.
I'm harping on about this. That's because it is. Like, spoilers, the deck is heavily stacked against me, by my both in and without. Fortunately, the issue has since been resolved in week 4. Now, I did not want it all. I was switching out here into something that could more reliably take the Ogre Pawn, the Magirna. He resists all of his stabs and are only weak to Stomping Tantrum, which, unbeknownst to us at the time, he didn't even have. And there was a Shukaberry. I swear, it's not. I'm not doing this on purpose, guys. I promise. There's logic behind the madness. So now, I forget what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I was clicking Aurasphere, believing a U-turn into Extra was coming to eat the Flash Cannon or Floor Cannon.
Okay, no heavy Cudgel.
So you can U-turn out here.
Okay.
And now, Magirna takes damage. And pay attention to the damage ranges, because this is where shenanigans are about to ensue. It's also why I'm not going to consider the results of this game legitimate. I'm not going to fight it, but I think I will have a right to mold. So if we can skip ahead 20 seconds, future me. Yeah, we now have a crash on our hands, making the game even more questionably legitimate. So let's skip ahead to the replay, because this is where shenanigans will ensue yet again. So skipping ahead, you can see here, Ogre Pawn has 60 more HP than
yeah, like
because T-Tar got 2.
well, quick attack Ogre Pawn. I can see it work in normal plays because he doesn't have other priority outside of like Grassy Glide and stuff like that. But Grassy Glide is only with the terrain, so if you don't have, he doesn't have the terrain.
Not a priority. The switch-in, which likely is going to be extra either way. We didn't say what he didn't say what his plan was, since it hadn't technically happened yet. But either way, it was happening. The fish comes in. Whether this is going to happen originally, I'll leave up to you. Either way, I see an opportunity here because our Magirna is packing spikes. And I wanted to get some use out of this thing, get some hazard game going, because we still had the Sinisha to block the spin, and we couldn't tear out of the ghost typing, since, well, we already did with Luna. So that is good. Very, very good. Oh, wait, I Aurasphere again.
I did nothing.
Oh, wait, I was thinking he would switch the time, not realizing he was flip-turning, because my Elgato was still bugging, and I was more focused on that in the game itself. Like, honestly, at this point in the recording, I wasn't even giving proper audio anymore.
Yeah, I feel that because it happens to me in my week number 4. I was like focusing on like why my stuff doesn't work and stuff during the battle,
why would you do that?
and can throw the momentum off for sure.
Either way, Aurasphere not thinking ahead, and the Shukaberry comes out. Realistically, I should have seen this coming and tried to spike in its face. But regardless, either way, now I get parried. So that's the third pair of this game, technically, and the first to actually benefit me. I think, sweet, I just got myself an extra turn to kill the T-Tar with. So I'll just fire off another... Well, or is there a spike here? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Let's cut to when we get to that happening. Yeah, the T-Tar comes out, goes back into Aloe, not wanting to sack it off, likely wanting Sand back up to play with extra drill later, and get more chip as well later on. Either way, Aloe is not properly getting healed as much as it could be, and yeah, there go the spikes. I'm trying to think if I went for a second layer.
Is he have a spinner? I mean, like,
I just gave up on the idea of recording altogether. Started to moderately focus on the game. Granted, I was still trying to make it work in the background because now my OBS was crashing, then my TV stopped working. Like, I was just betrayed from all sides this matchup. I'm gonna be honest here. The deck was
betrayed on all fronts. Okay, now the titles make sense.
He hacked my PC. I'm telling y'all, it's a conspiracy. He's doing stuff. It's shenanigans. So yeah, we're switching out Magirna here into Palkia. Not wanting to risk being skull burned, knocked off, eventually even skull burned. But you just flipped it out. Again, should have seen that coming. There's not much I can really do, because Magirna did not have the coverage to beat Aloe at the time. A Mesprit comes back in, and I'm thinking, okay, we'll get heads up. So be it. I debate between spatial rending, thinking the Aloe's gonna come back in, or just surfing, seeing what's in front of me. Sorry, hiccups. ultimately, I would outspeed, click the surf, thinking Owl's not gonna come in again, because we'll just repeat
Oh,
this whole
mystical
thing.
power.
And
Yo,
Storm
that
Power
move
comes
can
out
be annoying.
against the Palkia.
I remember like one
Which, okay,
time
in theory,
someone spammed it
have
and
a
like,
killing shot
damn,
here,
never
but-
missed.
So I'm gonna go for
Always
it,
hitting.
not wanting to risk dying to
Oh
a
my
mystical
God.
power. So Spatial Rend, power up, and he lives! He lives on 25.
But you
And
live
now
as well.
I really was molding. First, my own technology, then the game itself, and now RNGesus has betrayed me. Now you're gonna Terra Steel here, thinking we'll Spatial Rend again. And I can't remember if I let it happen or not. If I surfed here, if I just went for a Spatial Rend, or even just wanted to PK Starstorm. This man.
Why the Terra Steel? You can
Let
just
me
go for
see.
the surf, yeah.
I made the right call. Yay, thank you, past me. Even when you're basically half drunk, you made the right call. GG's, chat. Now here's the scary part. The dog comes in. And now I'm debating what to do, because remember, this is the only Uber he's brought. He had Giratina in the back, but it didn't come to the fight. So this is the real scary thing. That's the debate what he wants to do here. I'm thinking, maybe he'll just body press, maybe he wants to iron defense in our faces. Either way, Palkia, I'm not trying to take it, have anything else take damage, so I'm just going to let Palkia die here. Which since we will just die to entry hazards on switching. Sorry, Palkia, you did good for us. I misplayed you, but hey, at least you were cooking. The crutch comes out, and whoop whoop. Hopefully we'll do better than week 4, which will be played tomorrow from the time I'm recording this. Now we're bringing in the synergy here thinking, okay, we can take Zamazenta one-on-one, if need be. So we'll probably want to crunch here, so let's just do our
Yeah,
thing
you can
here.
go for straight,
Break
so.
Get ourselves back to full, and be nice and healthy.
I'll go
This
calm
point
one.
is the win condition. Fortunately for me, he is going to read our actions like the book, and click the substitute. Oh wait, we Maki dodged here, sorry. I think we're trying to get the burn as well, trying to play for that little bit of hacks, a little bit of get our help, ask RNGesus for a favor.
Oh, you get
Fortunately,
back health
we
on the
get health
sub.
back, so
I
who's the
didn't
real
know
loser?
that.
We have two.
In my head, like, you don't touch
Now,
someone,
at
you
this
don't
point, I'm
take any
panicking. What do I
HP,
do
so.
here? Okay, let me just try to break the substitute, not wanting to let you get your setup off. So we're gonna Shadow Ball here. We should be able to break it. Yeah, the sub's broken, we're good. And here, he decides to unveil the Roar. Good tech, I gotta respect it. Gotta respect the hustle. And in comes the Weavile. Now I'm freaking out, and I decided to make a bold move here. Okay, obviously, we switched the Weavile out of Zamazenta. He's gonna sub again, let's low kick, then switch out. It's a bold move, but I was desperately behind, and I needed to make moves to start coming back into the game. In my mind, it was a good idea. And as you can see, he's hovering over substitute here. He's debating it. He's about to fall for the trickery, the shenanigans, the bamboozlery of the decade. But he changed his mind last second, and Weavile dies for nothing. Yeah, my head was not in it this game, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I can make excuses, but when it push comes to shove, I misplayed hard.
Well, yeah, some issues, so.
So I decided to say screw it and go back into the
But I think, yeah,
field.
Ursula should have come
Really
in
fighting.
way
Now it's
sooner.
terrifying, so unless you have the
Because you
Mercury
can
Stone
always
Edge,
trade him
you
with
can't.
a
We're gonna
Earthquake,
headlong
or
rush
if you have
and
Drain
claim a
Punch
kill.
to
Maybe
recover.
it's this thing, maybe it's something else. Either way, we're good. If you get a sub here, which, you know what, smart, make us waste lower defenses trying to kill you. I can't even blame him, it was a good play, we got outplayed. Fortunately, Zamazenta should now be dead to a Shadow Ball from Sinistcha. Plus, now, even if Ursula has to go down here, Sinistcha can just come back in and finish the job with Shadow Ball. And you get a sub again, and I think, oh, so we were guilty, Sinistcha wins! But we played rough, thinking he might switch out. However, we're a Guts Ursaluna, surely that'll break! Oh wait, it didn't! And my mind was just flabbergasted. Done
That thing is bulky as F.
If you get a body press, meant for a weakened state, at this point, I think I should let the Ursaluna go down.
I think the second one will KO here because of the burn damage.
Either way, substitute is gone.
I'm not
for the rest
sure,
of the game,
but
and from
I
here,
think
I
it
should have
will.
played myself better. Regardless, Ursula has to die here because we are guaranteed dead to a body press here, and because I misplayed the hand here. I should have headlong rush last turn, but again,
Yeah.
my mind was out of it, and I tend to overplay when I get screwed.
Well, if you did
Sorry,
one for
Ursula, you're dying for my
the
sins.
Helen Rush,
One
you
wrong turn
have
with,
to get
setting up
more
a Sinistcha,
damage.
and we just straight up
I
lose
think.
the game, mainly to Ogre Pod Encore.
Well, no, I
So I
think
decided not to
you
just go
will,
for
because
the
you will
instant
minus
thing,
one.
the
Of
instant
course,
shrink sound.
that's just logic.
Either we get a crunch here, eating it, and I should have seen that coming, and a defense drop. This will come back into play momentarily. We're gonna Machigotch here, get some little HP back as much as we can get our grimy little hands on. No pun intended. Only problem is, now knockoff from Ogre Pond is a threat to us, and potentially an Iron Head from Excadrill, but we could potentially switch out to mitigate it if we wanted to. Speaking of whom, the Excadrill is coming in. I'm thinking, okay, can I take an Earthquake from, not Earthquake, Iron Head from here?
That thing learned Shadow Claw?
He has the Shadow Claw on lock. I decided not to risk it when I potentially could have, and just let the Magearna die, because I do not need this thing having minus defense. It is scary. I do not want to find out. Either way, yeah, bad day all around. Honestly, though, I can't be too mad, especially after what we did to Dashing Week 1. This is karma, so be it. It's funny. And at the end of the day, isn't that what matters? Getting karma. Wait, crap, I meant the funnies. The funnies are important! Laugh, damn it! Either way, Magearna dies, and now the pressure's really on, because one, misplayed Encore turn from Sinistcha, and it's GG shake my hands. So I go into the Grimace Shake, and now I'm thinking, okay, will you go into the, Ogerpon here? And I think that every time I wanted to something that wasn't attack.
Ooh, well, straight sap. Why you went for Chamacha Gacha?
Right. So I was thinking there's a chance to instantly switch down.
Maybe get the burn?
Strength sap. And I was freaking out, because we didn't get the burn, and we may actually be dead to Shadow Claw. And here, I physically had to risk it. There was no other choice. Because the roll could end our game right here. And we could just be screwed if we clutched through here. So I strength sap, bring ourselves back up to full. We're still alive, just a little bit longer. Now I'm just gonna Machi Gotcha here, keeping our HP as high as possible, while also eventually getting the burn on any Ogerpon switch-ins. And he does switch out, but it's not into the Ogerpon, but rather the Tyranitar, which, you know what? Fine. It is what it is. At the very least, Sinistcha is getting the kill. Either way, Sand goes back up, so it is mildly annoying, though it will also potentially shift down Ogerpon just that bit much faster. So now, Ogerpon comes back in, and I am thanking God that I clicked freaking Machi Gotcha last turn. And, okay, this is where the problem starts coming in. Ogerpon, in theory, should have around 75 HP right now. Why do I bring this up? Well, let me show you. So he's gonna encore us into the Machi Gotcha, which, you know what, that's fine, I want it to happen.
Well, you can get the burn.
And now,
that did nothing.
Ogerpon is down to 93, and takes the Sandstorm chip. Do you see the problem here? Point is, we were screwed. Machi Gotcha would have killed there.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
So that is an extra 2 turns of damage, and our leftovers being gone permanently that we are just never going to get back. Went back to win a kill here, or killed last turn. And to top it all off, there's no burn either. And
but Machi Gotcha can still win, I think. You got Aloe, Excadrill, and what else?
Can you pass me your footage? No, Elgato decided to betray me.
Ogerpon?
Admittedly,
only 3.
that means this loss is my fault. Because I could have kept my head in the game when in fact there was still a potential shot at victory. But I'll get to that. Either way, we get knocked off, take a little bit more damage, and we come back with the Machi Gotcha Pastoria. So for one last time, we are good, as the Ogerpon will die to the sand. A few turns later than it should have, but whatever. So now the owl comes back in, and admittedly, this is where me being out of it comes back to bite me. A smarter person would have probably tried to strength sap, get as high HP as possible, for if the extra
Miracle?
Back
in your face?
Unfortunately, my thought process was, no, I'm done with this. I'm just clicking Machi Gotcha, not thinking of the consequences. So we fire out the Macha.
Imagine a crit.
Ponyo lives on 80, and we get back to a decent chunk. But he has Miracode. Whether or not we would have lived this from
so sad.
From the start, I don't know.
Like, Machi Gotcha could have won. Like he said, even said it, like, if you went for, like, Straight Sap or Calm Mind, if you got those, could have been better. And just, like, because, like, it was what? It was Aloe and Excadrill. So, yeah, the end game, nah, should have, even, like, go for, like, Calm Mind if you had it. But still, nothing less, GG. So let's go for the other battle. Yeah, I was watching that one. Ooh, 47 minutes.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, Coach of the League.
So let's go for like ×2.
With week 3 of the KCDL, King's Crown Draft League. Today we are taking on Banana, coach of the Melbourne Tracers, and his team. First of all, that's my, I think it's safe to say this is like my favorite legendary of all time, albeit I have not drafted it myself. Albeit I really get a chance to draft it. But anyway, his team consists of Rayquaza, which I think is like the first actual.
Well, I guess no needs to go to my duck.
I really want to get 2 Kyogre and Sapphire, but
so Rayquaza. Just for that, I'm for. Is Banana that got the Rayquaza? Oh, Noglu. I don't remember the name. It is Banana. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for Banana just for that.
I ended up getting Emerald, which, well, made it a whole lot, it's a lot simpler. But yeah, his team has Rayquaza, as well as my first ever starter, which was the Torchic, and albeit his team is a terrible Blaziken, so, I love his team already. But the rest of the team also has Iron Treads, Grimmsnarl, Milotic, Terra Jolteon, Ditto, Weezing, Lurantis, and last but not least, Azelf. So personally, I'm expecting the I'm expecting the first 3. Well, first 4. So Rayquaza, and Blaziken, like those are just 2 like just powerhouses that I just doubt get left at home. Iron Treads is the only way of hazard removal, and we do have potential hazards with the Groudon, Screamtail, the Reverum. So I would imagine that Iron Treads comes. I'm pretty sure the Grimmsnarl comes because I can see why like Blaziken and Rayquaza behind screens would be very scary. I think
let's check the teams.
because I could just I definitely think.
So we bring Groudon, Screamtail, Raging Bolt. So basically the Saint card, the Sun, Walking Wake. So pretty offensive. Tesserina is okay defensive. So the Screamtail is what, speed F? Again, it's also physically defensive. And the last one is Cinderace. So he went a lot with a lot of physical defense. But I'm kind of understand because it's only speed F is like Jolteon. Rayquaza can be speed F as well. It depends on the EVs, of course. But yeah. Alright, so
well, a whole lot, it's a lot simpler.
let's go for team
And
battle.
So they brought Blaziken, who was terrifying, Rayquaza, Grimmsnarl, Terra Fairy, Jolteon. They did bring the Milotic, which it's here, and then last but not least,
Terra Fairy, Jolteon, wall 100%. Well, Voltorb will wall the Raikou. That's for sure.
I guess Rayquaza is also possible, so it's Grimmsnarl, so it's Azov. I don't think they lead Milotic or Blaziken. They lead Blaziken, well, we're gonna T-Way first, and then go for the Earthquake maybe. And if they lead off with Azel, we're gonna go into...
Yo, sorry guys, I'm starving a bit, so I'm just looking at something to order.
So they don't have any... Well, I guess Azel could set hazards. Azel could also have, this thing could also have... So it gets grass cover, so you have like Grass Knot, it gets like Grass Knot, it gets Energy Ball, so let's scout for that. Because they could easily go for that. They could also just try to set rocks. But I mean, we have a chance to hit it really hard, so I don't know if they do that. If they do set rocks, he's probably going to Serena maybe and just rapid spin. Okay, so they do have Grass Knot on deck. Okay, cool. Yeah, that. Oh my gosh. Is Screamtail just that? Actually, now that I think about it, I think it's like Screamtail being like a big old puffball. I want to say she has like. I don't think his Molly weighs 100 pounds. Now that I think about it. So I'm going to just Baton Pass out into our. We're going to Baton Pass into Raging Bolt. I think that's the best play for us. Just a Baton Pass and a Raging Bolt. Half this team is actually weak to our staff, which is kind of crazy because Blaziken we just Psychic Noise. Rayquaza we can just. I want to think it's Star. Rayquaza we can just. Who's this? It's okay. That thing came out. So we're gonna go to Cinderace. And we're just... Wait, don't we go to Cinderace? I'm going to Groudon. I think I'm going to Cinderace, and I'm just going to... Wait. Well, we go to Cinderace and just fire off a Gunshot, because why not? I mean, because, like, there's no switch-ins to Gunshot. So we're going to fire off a Gunshot. And if my Milotic comes in, we'll just U-turn out into, our guy, Destroy R. So we're going to fire off a Gunshot. We're going to fire off a Gunshot. They can put up a Reflect, we're still doing a lot of damage to them. And they do get screens up, we're going to U-turn out into Groudon and then just Brick Break them. Because there's no resist. There's nothing to stop me from Brick Breaking. So we're just going to go for the Gunshot. There's no resist. Like, nothing is resisting this.
That's true.
I'm say this, but I'm actually glad to not see Dill here.
But you can always go for Thunder Wave and be annoying. Or even go for Porting Shot.
Okay.
Oh, Thunder Wave, yeah. That yellow magic.
Come on, hit buddy, knock him out. That's my Cinderace, so there's no screens. Not to worry about that at all, no screens.
That's a fact. So I think it's a fair trade.
That's amazing, because this team...
Like, yeah, you get para, but at least no more screens.
If either one of those two come in, I'm going to counter the everlasting mess out of it, but more than likely we get Azelf playing that game because it does get, obviously, Psychic coverage to Psychic type. But, okay, so here comes Azelf. We're going to go into... Oh, I just realized there's no Iron Treads here either. Oh my goodness, we could have brought rocks. And they would have been so free. But it is what it is, though. It is what it is. We go back into Screamtail and then Baton Pass out. We're going to go to Screamtail and Baton Pass out. Wow.
Okay, I really need to change my settings.
The only reason I didn't bring rocks is because I felt like I needed Dazzling Gleam and Psychic Noise. I mean, I guess
One day I will get it right.
I mean, I guess I still do, but yeah, okay. We're gonna keep the focus ash on Cinderace around a little bit longer. Granted, this thing can have rocks maybe, but we'll see. Did they just U-turn? Okay, knock off. Okay, that's cool. So that happens. We're gonna just Baton Pass out. We're gonna Baton Pass out into. I say let's go into Walking Wake. Or do we go into? I get the feeling this thing is Scarf. Like choice, like either your choice or your sash. It's one of the two. So you have Knock Off and Grass Knot. Okay, that's cool. Now, something I could do is, I mean, I do not want to take a T-Wave. I'm not a T-Wave with a Grass Knot on this thing. If we can get this thing out the way, then Groudon for the most part can sit on this team. I mean, yes, it's on my leg right there, but we got the sun up, so we're not worried about more shenanigans. So let's see. Who do they go into? Tanjiro. Who's this? Tanjiro. Oh, my leg. Okay, cool. So we're gonna Baton Pass out.
Tanjiro? Oh, okay, yeah, it's true. He's wielding the water stuff. Water.
Wait, do we want to do that?
Water breeding style.
I think we go into Serena and just fire. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're going to U-turn. I think. Do we U-turn? Because this could be a turn that Blaziken comes in, which I wouldn't want. So I think I mean, what are the moves you could go for? You could go for Ice Beam, you could go for... I don't think you stay in here. I honestly don't think you stay in here. Like, we just... Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do a lot of damage to you now. Unless you're just that confident in yourself. Now, we don't actually one-shot this thing, but we do a lot of damage. I mean, I guess you could Ice Beam us. That's definitely a thing. If they stay in, you go to Walking Wake to Scout.
You can go for Skull as well?
Wake to Scout. Oh my goodness, I remember something about Cinderace. We are Focus Sash, right? So we could actually U-turn on Azelf next time it's in front of us if we really need to. Okay, so he does the draw. Who do they go into? Azelf? Okay, so we're gonna do big damage to this thing. How many turns of Sun do we have left? I'm trying to think.
Ooh,
So
that's half.
we led, we baton passed into Ace. Ace gunk shotted. Then we switched Ace out. We should still have a few more turns left. So we're gonna go into Walking Wake. We're going to Walking Wake and we're just gonna drop a Draco. We're just going to drop a Draco. And if the my loaded comes in, we're just going to
Destroyer.
Actually, not gonna drop a Draco. We're gonna Dragon Pulse.
Basically, that's the coach of the Walking Wakes. No, Washington Wakes.
Because their sword will actually outspeed us. But they shouldn't have killed anything. You have knockoff, grass knot. I would imagine psychic coverage. I don't know what the move could be. I just realized something. Okay, so they are scarred. Cool. That's good. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Ooh.
That is okay. That is okay. So,
But that's nice. Nice thinking.
I guess that's how that works. Because like, yeah, I guess that's how that works. So if so nothing else should be able to outspeed us except for maybe Jolteon if it is Okay, so we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see you come in. I think from right here. We should probably keep our girl around. So well.
Yeah, you made it safe, Bandito.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to. Oh wait, I forgot. We have a whole screen tab with Wish and Baton Pass. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping, bro. I'm sitting here like, what do we do here?
But do you have Wish? Like Wish Button Pass? Oh yeah, you do have Wish.
These
Okay.
get clapped by just about anyone who we want to go for. Do they have Miracle? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Do you have Miracle? Do you have Miracle? Oh, you got stalled. Wait, stalled. But we 4 times resist that. Okay. So I don't think you just. So here's the thing. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to Wish and Baton Pass out. I'm gonna Wish and Baton Pass out into. I mean, they had to go into Blaziken or Rayquaza, right? So. I mean, well, they probably go to Jolteon, actually. I would actually love if they go into Jolteon, because they go to Jolteon, it gives us... I don't think they go into Rayquaza. If they go into Rayquaza or Blaziken, fine, we're going to stay in, because Rayquaza is a dragon type, we can just hit it with Dazzling Gleam. The Blaziken is terra fighting, so it doesn't... we just hit with Psychic Noise. We're going to do a lot of damage to it. Zenny Suicide with Jolteon. See, I know my thing, my Demon Slayer.
Well, now it's time for my daughter to get up.
So we're going to Baton Pass out into our Walking Wake. It's a guaranteed thing. We should have died anything else to go for. Like, even a raw Shadow Ball should really do the trick. If they start Calm Minding, though, like, that could be very threatening, but, I mean, we'll see what happens.
It's so she goes down by herself.
Terra Blast, Thunderbolt, maybe, I mean, it might have Shadow Ball instead.
It looks like it will not. Oh, it's not my daughter, it's my youngest son.
If, and I do mean if, they decide to start Calm Minding.
Yeah, that guy will go sleep for himself.
Alright, cool, whatever. So, alright, we're gonna go into Groudon after this. And just, actually, no, I know what we're gonna do. Actually, do I go to Groudon after this? I think I'm going to Groudon after this, but, you know, maybe not. Okay. Groudon should be able to take a hit from this thing. We're gonna go to... Let me double check, actually. Let me not send my Groudon to the slaughter. Let's say Jolteon, your Calm Mind. Let's assume you're +1. Actually, this shouldn't be able to... Wait, what if they're Life Orb? Let me look. If you're Life Orb, can you... Nope, we should be able to take it from you. So we're gonna go to Groudon. Get the Sun back up. And regardless, if they do hit us that hard, we can just go into Screen Tail and Baton Pass out into Cinderace. Because maybe they think they can kill us. So we're going to go to Groudon here. Okay, we're going to Calm Mind again. Even at +2, you should be able to kill us. And I'm pretty confident that Heady Slam... Let me check. Does Heady Slam just kill this thing? It doesn't kill, but we get awfully close, so... Oh, wait, hold up. Did we die at +2? Actually, no, we don't die. We don't die. Okay, even if they're Life Orb, we should still be able to hit. So I'm going to go for the Heady Slam. Do as much damage as possible. Ooh, okay, they got out of there. They knew better. And to deal with us. Tangerine comes in. You're getting annoying. I want you to die already. I really want you just to die already. They are running out of switch ends to... So we're just gonna go into Walking Wake and... Do we just drop a... I mean... Well... I think I'm gonna Walking Wake. Let me think. Let's go into you, actually. And then let's just pit it out. Like, only grass... I mean, we're not running grass coverage, so we need to weaken this thing before we try to actually hit it. Don't burn us. Great. What could we do here in this situation? We could maybe... Here's the thing, I'm just gonna go for the raw...
Sorry.
Okay, we're going to U-turn to Scout. If they stay in, we go into... We go into Raging Bolt.
I have to go back again.
Expecting them to maybe... We're going to Raging Bolt, expecting them to make... Because I think Serena can actually deal with Jolteon, as long as they set too much. So let's see what they decide to do. Because if they give us this, now Groudon looks ridiculously good to the rest of the team, so let's see what happens. They're going to go into Ring Gunk, and that is definitely Blaziken. We're going to U-turn. Into Groudon. We're going to U-turn into Groudon. We are not threatened by you in the slightest. And we're just going to go for... Wait. Actually, we're going to go to you, because they have less of a switch into Destroy Yard than they do Ruby. So we're going to just go for the... Because even at +1, they're not going to outspeed us. Wait, so are you not Speed Boost? That's interesting. We're going to just fire off a Hydro Steam. we're just going to fire off a Hydro Sting. The only switch is my Milotic, but if my Milotic comes in, we're just going to Dragon Pulse it. I mean, either we Dragon Pulse or we... I gotta think about this one. Okay, so Ring Goku's going back out. Sorry guys, this game might take a while, but bear with us. Tanjiro, so here comes the Milotic coming back in. How Spadef are you? How Spadef are you? I think we can... Okay, I'm going to just raw Dragon Pulse this thing. I'm just going to raw Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse.
See, having a sick kid is never good. If you're a parent, you already know.
What do you call that thing? The Zenitsu, the Jolteon. Now, what could be problematic is if my opponent has Mirror Coat. Okay, you're definitely in Draco range. Okay, you're definitely in Draco range. Like so we know you have Scald and Flip Turn. I don't know what your last couple moves are, but maybe they're expected to drop a Draco there, and then they can step into one of their other Pokemon. I'm not gonna let that happen today. Not at all. If Jolteon comes in, I don't think we one-shot it. However, we can get a lot of damage off on it with Hydro Sting, which I feel like will be worth it. Because Screen Tail, I feel like can 1v1 the well actually, hold up. If Jolteon comes in, what we're actually gonna do is flip turn out into we're gonna flip turn out into our well it depends. Do we one-shot Jolteon? Let me look. Does Walking Wake one-shot Jolteon in the sun? We get awfully close, I can't deny that. But we don't one-shot them, so here comes Whiterun Goku. Okay, we're gonna just go for a Hydro Sting. If the okay, they're gonna protect. I think we still have another turn of Sun after this. I could be wrong. I don't think it's been 8 turns yet. Yeah, we still have one more turn of Sun. You're not gonna outspeed us. Now, they get the double protect, cool. I don't think they will, but if they did, you know. So we're just going to fire off a Hydro Sting. The only switch in is my Milotic, and I don't think my Milotic takes Hydro into... Yeah, thought so. So here comes Tanjiro. You're getting ever so closer in range of... Actually, are you just straight up in range of Draco now? I think you are. I know one thing. I absolutely cannot allow this thing to... I absolutely cannot allow you to recover, so we're going to just drop a Draco. If Jolteon comes in, we're going to go into Screamtail, and then we're going to just pivot back out into our Cinderace. We're going to just pivot out into Cinderace. So I'm pretty sure this kills, bro. Yep, alright. So we take out the Milotic. Alright, so two things can happen. Either...
Very sorry about the little lag. I cannot change the bitrate. I have to play with that.
Groudon, because as long as they don't try to like bulk up or sword stance, Shinazu Gawa. So we're faster than you, and I know we are. I'm going to U-turn out. No, not U-turn. I'm going to flip turn out into. We're going to flip turn out into Groudon, and we're going to T-wave this thing. We're going to flip turn into T-wave. Like, I mean, what are the odds you try to set up on this though? If they start Dragon Dancing or you know, doing all that other stuff, I'm just going to Dragon Dance. Okay, cool. It's all good though. So we're going to just go out and we're going to T-wave this thing. We're going to T-wave this thing, and then we're going to go into Screamtail and pivot back out with Cinderace, and then just go for a counter. We're going to T-wave and then go into Cinderace and counter. Hopefully, well, you should go to hit that hard. Like, something you can do to hit that Ice Beam. Thunderwave, you're paralyzed. I wish I had Rock Blast now, but it is what it is. We're going to go out into you and then just start flicking Dazzling Gleam. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into this guy and just start clicking Dazzling Gleam. Blaziken does not want a piece of us. Well, I guess it does, but not really. Yeah, because the Blaziken's in front of us, we have no reason to not just click... Yeah. So we're going to go out and just... I think I clicked Screamtail. We're going to go out into Screamtail. We're going to go out into Screamtail. Ice Beam, okay. And we're just going to Baton Pass out into... We're going to Baton Pass out into... Well, let me see what move they go for first, and then I'm going to make a decision. Because I'm pretty sure Walking Wake outspeeds this thing. But we could be in range of a +1 E-speed. It just depends if they have it or not. But we're going to Baton Pass out. Wait, did I mean to Baton Pass? I don't think I meant to Baton Pass. We're going to see what they go for. Ooh, I did not mean to Baton Pass just now, actually, now that I think about it. But we'll see what happens. They have Ice Beam. I'm assuming the last... I mean, they gotta have Dragon coverage, right? For, here's the thing, we're not gonna be slower than this, I don't think. It would be great if we were, but I don't think we are. So let's see what they end up going for. God darn it. I kind of meant to Dazzling Gleam there, but it is what it is. I mean, how bad do we need... Well, we kind of need Cinderace kind of. So let's go to Serena, actually. Let me make sure of something. Does Serena, Rayquaza, because you're +1, and you're also paralyzed. You're paralyzed, but +1. Actually, probably outspeed us. You outspeed us. So we're going to go to Serena, though. They probably go for a Dragon Ascending. We're going to lose our Serena, but it is what it is. But you know, that's the deal with it. Yep. I was scared of that. But we don't outspeed anyway, so we lost her, girl. We lost her. It is what it is. We're going to go into our Walking Wake. So we know you're not... We know you're not Life Orb. So let's see something. Does Walking Wake live? If they have extreme speed, do we die from where we're at? Actually, no, we don't. We absolutely don't. Okay, so we're going to Walking... Wait, let me double check. Just one. Bear with you guys. One second. Yep, we don't die. Okay, cool. Cool. They have to... Because what's that thing called? How much turns of Sun do we have left? We have 4 more turns. Jolteon.
Yeah, but the sun doesn't matter now because of Airlock.
We're going to go for a Dragon Pulse. if Jolteon comes in front of us, we're just going to fire off a Hydro Stain. Because we know they have Ice Beam, Dragon Ascent. I'm assuming they have a Dragon type move, but if they swap out, I think they'll actually end up being slower than. Let me look. Will you be slower? Are you slower than Yeah, you're definitely slower than Raging Bolt right now. Okay, cool. So they will be slower than this. So we can actually just go ahead and target the We can just target the whatchamacallit. Oh, yeah, Dragon coverage. That's cool. I should just went for a Draco. Yeah, I went for the Draco. Can we get a here? Oh, Dragon Ascent? That's what it for sure. It is what it is. Okay, so Rayquaza picks up 2 kills, one against Serena, one against So homie kills Serena and kills. So now we know we're faster with this. We're just gonna go for the we're just going to fire off the Dazzling Gleam. And if they go into Jolteon, we're just going to pivot out into Cinderace and go for a jump shot. Okay. Good tech by the way, bro. Good tech. So he was a Bondberry, cool. He was a Bondberry, that's cool. So Springtail picks up a kill. Oh my goodness, look at his bad hair day getting a kill. You love to see it. Against the Uber no less. Okay. So here comes Zenitsu. We're going to. Okay, this is what we're going to do.
Sorry guys, I'm not focused.
Wait. Let me think about this rationally.
Like it's like me, Horizon. Horizon
Cinderace.
had baby problems,
They probably start calling mine again. We're going to Cinderace.
and I have some baby problems. But mine is just sick.
Now we have 3 turns. After this turn, we'll have 1 more. So
Just looking at me. If you have kids, you know like how it is. It's nice.
Okay. We're gonna go into Cinderace and just fire off a. So we know they're not Focus Sash, so we're gonna go to Cinderace and just fire off a.
Gunshot?
We're gonna fire off a Gunshot.
That's a weed. Sash is still intact? Oh yeah.
As long as we connect this.
Zenitsu.
Wait, yes, son of actually. So we're going for a Powerball. That's more. It has more of a chance to hit. Let's go with that move. Let's go with that move. And both of these, like this should kill. Just don't get fully parried, Cinderace. Please don't. Please don't. We're so close to winning. Please don't get fully parried, bro. Please do not get fully parried. I am begging you. I am begging you. This could actually cost us the game if he gets fully parried. I don't want that. Please do not get fully parried, bro. I believe in you. And if Blaziken comes in, bro, we are going to just.
Your mascot. That's your mascot.
I did a lot. I'll admit, I did a lot. So you're going to take a lot of damage from this. Even though you resist, you're going to take a lot of damage from this. Almost died.
Ooh.
Trying to come in on us. You have to CC us, so what we're going to do is go out into... We're going to go out into Bad Hair Day, and then we're going to pivot out into Groudon? Because I don't want Groudon to come in like on a Raw or whatever, you know?
Well,
And it also
will the Blaziken go for his fire type move?
Anyway, so I think it's a free baton pass. Like you have to, if you CC us, we take. When I say the damage is so negligible, I genuinely mean the damage is negligible. Okay, they had that. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We're gonna just go out into Groudon here. I wonder if I would fire off a gunshot. We're gonna kill Blaziken. We're gonna go to Groudon here. And I think what we do is we sack Cinderace here. Keep Groudon around, sack Cinderace. And then we go into our Raging Bolt, and then just go for we just go for Weather Ball. It's literally the only move that can hit the Jolteon anymore. So we're gonna sack Cinderace, go into Raging Bolt, fire off a Weather Ball.
What do you got left in the bag? I don't remember.
I kinda wish I was here fire now, but it is what it is. Okay, they have that. Okay. We're gonna just fire off a. They know we're Terra Fairy, so they could maybe. You know, let's see what we get ourselves into. We're just going to fire off a Weather Ball. I'm not going to Terra because they know we could Terra here into Fairy. So I'm going to try to read them. One of 2 things happen. Either he could go for the fighting move. But once again, we're Terra Fairy.
Imagine upper end.
Try to overpredict and go for the fire move. If Zenitsu
Upper end Blaziken.
I just realized
Underrated.
I think that's so cool. But yeah, Zenitsu comes back in. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens. Can we catch Zenitsu on the switch in? Because if we can catch him on the switch in, I'm pretty confident we can beat him. If we catch him on the switch in, I'm pretty confident we can beat him. Okay, that missed.
Or we miss.
And then we go for the Weather Ball.
And that the kill.
Let me see.
Damn.
Doing to,
But he still tried to read the Terra Fairy. So not going for Terra Fairy was pretty nice.
Let me see. Can you? They're going to
And
take
now
and take so basically they should.
it kind of walls,
They
but
shouldn't be able to outmuscle us. is what
at
I'm
the
saying.
same time, you got the Terra Water. The Water Ball. I
We
mean,
do have the sun in this calc. We should have enough bulk to take some hits from this thing. All right, we're gonna
Oh,
call
calm
mine.
mine.
They should still do close to half, I think. They should still do close to half. Oh, over half.
I was like, oh, that's a crit, but it's not. That's just regular damage.
Let me double check though. Let me double check. We're Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy. For all I know, I missed the freaking hit already.
Oh, you went for another one?
There's not a universe where it kills us.
Do you have like Wish,
And we might just kill him right
Protect?
here. Okay. And we don't get one shot for full health. We just don't. They would have to crit us. He would have to crit us. And if he crits us, okay, game. Thank you for giving the game away, I guess. Yep, that's my Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt for the last kill. GG to my opponent.
Imagine it was Para at the end. Oh, I would have been mad. Like, it wasn't even my game. I would have been so mad for you, Brandon.
I am
Alright.
back. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Generation 9 Draft League. We're in
Alright, so okay, we reach.
KCDL week number 3, and we're facing off against
Well.
Hunky Dunky and their team of the Steamy Stunkfist. They are a prominent Draft League figure, even though they have 120-something subscribers.
Alright. So on the left, Hunky. On the right, we have Bandito. So stacking hazards. This is what? Well, just a draft team. But yes, I say stacking hazards because of Glimora, of course. But in Vanny, can be screens with Red Jaleki to set up for the Zerude. And yeah, pretty much. Let's go. I have one more battle out of this one.
Make sure you like and subscribe to their channel right before you come back to mine. And as you see, our team will start up real quick for him. So, for his team, he has Calyrex Ice Rider, the number 1 overall pick, the best Pokemon.
He did the
Got Dragapult,
preview.
Great Tusk, Mandibuzz, Tinkaton, Swallow, having a Shaman, he's doing Avalugg, and Greninja. So my entire plan is pretty much to outrun Greninja and outgun him with Bandit, Choice Band, Sashian, with History 390, having Play Rough, Close Combat, Psychic Fangs, and Crunch. Having that set would be really nice. Of course, having the speed out speed Greninja with Force Scarf and anything would be nice. But also, one thing too is that, of course, this will be a breaker and also can tank a hit for Calyrex Ice Rider, which if you take like 4 plus 1 whatever. Of course, we got our Terra Captain Spade, my special education class 391, as you see. Oh, my bad. 391. As you see right here, he has knockoff, Terra Blast Water, or the potential of Mandibuzz, Great Tusk, and a couple other threats, like of course he's Avalugg, or their shenanigans of Greninja. Of course, having
Yeah,
knockoff.
Terra Zerude is a very
You're
big problem.
definitely faster than Tinkaton with max speed. You're definitely going to be
Yeah,
that.
baby.
Take up some hits. Thanks to my friend Saki Dude, and shout out to him. Of course, we got Volcanion, heavy duty boots.
Mon petit bébé.
My goat Mucket fan. He'll help me out.
She's sick, so yeah, she don't want to sleep now. Well, she was in her bed, but she was starting to cry a little bit. Nothing's better than Daddy's arms.
And their tag is, of course, Crimson Tanuki. Of course, helping me out with the team as you try to prepare for the likes of Hisuian Avalugg, which is probably another threat for every Pokemon on their team. The most scary Pokemon on their team, I'll probably say later on. But of course, you got weakness policy, Iron Crown. This is lead to be a
Yeah,
breaker.
by the way,
which
all
is
my
a
kids
but it also could be a late game breaker. So that would be
love when I hum the
Finally, we got last one.
Pokemon
We got History 2.5, which is out
in
of
game,
Gamora, got
the
Power Gem,
Fire Red
Rapid Gleam,
and
Oral
the
Spin,
Green.
Poison, and Rapid Spin, and Spiky Shield. So I've been testing out the team, and unfortunately, Tinkaton will have no contact whenever they do their Tinkaton hammer. I mean, I'll probably guess in the game, they're probably out that or not. But Tinkaton cannot hurt, well, Tinkaton cannot hurt the Spiky Shield. But it gives me some momentum to know, hey, this item's happening, it's happening, and I can go with a Mortal Spin or go for certain moves. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. It's not Dazzling this week, it's Earth Power. Or the Tinkaton itself, so like Ball. And of course, we have all the stats we have, we can to power through, have enough speed to outrun, you know, everything. Is it Great Tusk? Yeah, it is Great Tusk with Adamant or Defensive, so we have that. And finally, we got our lead Landers-Therian. Of course, Taunt is for the potential Calyrex. We got the U-turn on, you know, for potential pivoting. Grassmouth, obviously, for Great Tusk. And Earth Power is for the situation of Tinkaton, as they would probably go for physical defense. And also deal with the fact that Great Tusk also has that type of situation. Of course, it's mixed coverage. But yeah, if you want to check out Hunky Dunky, check them out themselves. Make sure you subscribe to them. Come back to the video. And I want to say, you know, the final thoughts of the team. I like the team. I know Greninja literally craps on me, but rather Greninja being a Terra Menace, I'd say my way of them doing it for a definite win would be bringing either Shaman or Hisuian Avalugg, or probably bring the Sticky Hole Swallow. As they tried to, one of my mockers had tried to bring in Let Me Cuss that, but I didn't know, it knew it was not going to work, but I hope that I don't get the other item Sticky Hold. And then of course Tinkaton being Balloon is obviously a pain, and also having to deal with that. But yeah, no, I want to shout out to them, all my mockers, and also shout out to, you know, to Hunky Dunky for being patient with me, because I've been through hell at work. Work's been hell. I mean, at the time of recording this video, and I've been through the blender. So I want to say shout out to them. Let's get into the video. Let's get into the battle. And guess what? Bandito coming in for another win, hopefully. Alrighty, we're here against our or whatever, and we're facing off against the. Oh, it looks like a basic team, I tell you. So the plan is lead Lando. If they lead Tinkaton and everything.
That team
so I'll tell you right now,
outside of
my
Calyrex can
opponent
be like a
has
OU
Terrafire.
team.
I'm happy to email,
To be
but like I
honest.
said, my opponent has Terrafire Greninja. We are Terra Water Zerude. I could send the preview. If not, then it is what it is. But none of my mockers have ever done Terrafire, and they said it was a copy from last week. Of course, in Draft League and YouTube, whatever, you don't normally post your videos right after you battle them. It's basically like a week delay or whatever. So yeah, as you see, my opponent's still scrambling. They're trying to talk about my team or whatever, which is very scary with Zacian on the field. But if they lead with this, my plan is Lando. If they lead Calyrex, we're going to taunt. If they're going to go for whatever move they can go for. I cannot go for that whole thing. And as you see, I'm watching a little chat right now as we do the code, and my friend Ceruledges is texting me right now. And I got some great news and everything. I don't think we have to deal with that anymore, the whole thing. Oh, Greninja lead! Okay. So my idea is, rather than the whole thing with Greninja, this is Battle Bond, by the way. So this is Terrafire. So I'm going to go into Volcanion real quick and wall any move because they have Terrafire. So maybe Terrafire, Terra Blast, and they have Ice Beam and all that stuff. If we do get frozen, we would have the thing. But this is my one way to get myself out of the hole. But yeah, I want to shout out to Ceruledges. Of course, she got herself, you know, thank you all again for the donations, like I said in the thank you video. But actually what happened was her job had a whole, her thing had an entire insurance policy. And they finally got back to her after 3 months after being fired and got her a lot of money. So I might have to, you know, I don't have the not say I don't have the motivation to win because of her, but she's always going to be my support. So I hope that I can get that through. As you go Lando, swap that out. And I know you're going to go Ice Beam or whatever. The scary move is Rock Slide. Let's see. Are you going to Rock Slide? Dark Pulse, okay, that does about a minimal amount of damage. I am going to go for Steam Eruption for potential burns. Hopefully I don't miss, but that's one of the big chances we have to deal with, baby. That's how we play games. As you see, we're not going to give up. That's what I never do in my life. Even though I had times where I struggled, you never give up. As people call me the soldier. But yeah, so I've been playing this game, playing these mocks and everything for over 2 weeks now. I'm not going to give up just yet. But as you see, Dark Pulse again, hopefully no flinch, right? Yeah! There we go. No flinch. And that is definitely some damage. Look at the burn! So I think they might be specs right quick. Let's see. They burnt. They get chip damage. Oh, man. We're going to go into you. I think I don't risk the Glamora. I think they are Dark Pulse. I do not want to risk myself going... You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go... Let me see. I'm going to go Cerude real quick. I see you going into a move. Let's see. You're going to keep Dark Pulsing, I'm guessing. So let's see. Are you going to Ice Beam predict me? And everything? Going to be extra belt? Dark Pulse. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So as you see, you get more burn chip and everything. So they're going to get walled by my Cerude. So I know they're either Specs or Scarf, which I know for sure. When I'm going to go into Bulk Up because there's no reason to Terra, as they will pivot out their Greninja. Amazing. As you see, we're going to go Weedy. That's their Tinkerton probably, right? Yeah, there we go. We got Bulk Up real quick. That's amazing. So do
Encore?
And everything. So what we do now is do this, Terra Blast Water, and see how much damage I'll do with a +1 Cerude. Holy crap, that'll be scary, all right. But yeah, my friend is like, oh, it's lame. I'll tell her real quick. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I'm telling my little friend. She doesn't know anything about Pokemon like competitively.
Is that a
tell her that
Encore
I'm playing a little game
set?
right now for her. So yeah, there it is. We got spanked last week by Nova. This is my run back. This is my run back, and I think I have the way of doing it. But Greninja got burnt, so my Calor's Ice answer is gonna be shaky.
I know
But the good news is they have the
Tinkerton
rocks,
playing.
and the only
People
thing is-
playing Tinkerton love
let's
to
see, let's
have
see.
the.
Oh, they go Ribbit. Uh-oh. What are they gonna do about it?
What do you call?
I go Terra Water. Like I said, I told Water Rude, but that's what the nickname Rude is for short.
Encore on
But
it.
look at that right there. Terra Water's a root, and it's all peak and beauty. Let's see. I'm gonna go for Terra Blast Water. Let's see the damage. Let's see. Ooh. Hey! I did a nice kill with the bird!
Still,
Oh, look at that assist with the Volcanion! Haha! That's a Volcanion kill right there.
it's just
First
funny.
blood, Swampert. I tell you that
Volcanion
one,
get
baby.
the kill.
Oh my goodness. I tell you. Luop, look at the
Alright,
board.
sorry about the little
Look at the
lag.
board. Haha. Now they
I
lost their
will
entire Terra
fix
Captain
this.
due to my own power.
I hope
Oh my goodness.
can
We're
fix
playing
it.
games today. We're playing for the Cyril. We're playing for the Cyril.
Then
We're doing
the
this time, we don't
only
have no trip.
other
That's
thing
right. They
is
call me the soldier.
to change my
Char
laptop.
called me the soldier. I mean, that's
That's
the
the
case. I don't think
only
they call me the soldier,
things
but
left to
they said
do.
I am a soldier for doing all the crap they do, help them out in everything when I can. That's the best part about it. But as you see, of course, Hunky is literally having to do it Rylan. Let's see, that's a... Oh, okay. Here's the idea. Bulk up again and see what they're going to do. Because they can Trick Room, they can do whatever, and in mocks and everything, as you see on Bulk Up, they are definitely going to either Trick Room or Seed Bomb, which is a scary sight. As they will go for it. If they go Agility, then yeah. I knew you were going to go for that. Thankfully, I think their name was Dragon Lobster. Shout out to them.
Let's
They were the ones
go.
that mainly got me up with that set. So what I'm going to do now is knock off on this Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, crap, I realized. Ah, goob. A goob.
Seed bomb.
I think I
Oh,
goob.
it's not enough. It's
Don't
not
give up
enough.
yet, they say. They had that in FC Bomb. Don't give up yet, they say. Let's see, and I might be gooped. You never know. Oh, they're double dance. Okay. They're double dance.
Okay,
Okay.
double
So they have to be a
dance.
move to do this. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Oh god. It's
Wow.
weakness policy. Please tell me +4 is not gonna kill me. My butt's clenched. My butt's clenched on their move. It's gonna be scary. My bunch is so clenched. Let's see. I survived. Oh my goodness. Your +3 is helping me. This is another Zarude sweep. I might have to put Lando in the thumbnail. I do not need another Zarude sweep. No. No way.
Imagine it was
Another
a
Zarude sweep
seed
coming?
bomb.
Another
Actually, it
Zarude
was
sweep
lived
coming?
as a Rudy here.
Oh no. This is why people hate this is why they hate the Zarude. Oh no. Oh my god. They're probably goop. Yeah, they go Aster. That's their Dragon Ball. Okay, nice. So I'm gonna go now is in case they go for a beautiful move called Will-O-Wisp, we can heal off the damage and we can get rid of the burn that they try to put on me. Which would be
The
absolutely amazing and
Thunderbolt.
pretty funny.
Boom.
Dragon Darts ain't gonna do nothing. Are they literally gooed by my Zarude? Oh my god. Do I have to put
That's
calories in the thumbnail for
definitely-
the scare? Oh my goodness. What are they doing? Predicted them going into a Will-O-Wisp. None worked out like that. But I'm not throwing for content. Of course. I mean, this is probably, yep, there's one. There's two, hopefully. What's the second hit? Ah, look at that. Look at that right there. Oh, they're life orb. My bad. It means silly. There we go. That's the third kill. The second kill for Zarude. Amazing. Zarude might be a kill leader soon. Got rid of the life orb. Yep. Oh my god. Is this another sweep? They go Brummer. Let's see. Oh my goodness.
Is Zarude
seriously
gonna
another
carry
sweep?
the game on his
Funky,
back?
I am so sorry for this. I thought you had Seed Bomb. I thought you had the combo. Oh.
Zarude
No way.
back is.
Okay, thank goodness. They're Scarf. Okay, so we know they're going to be Scarf. That's amazing.
But
So
Scarf.
we know
Yo,
they're Scarf. Okay.
Greater
no
Scarf
poison
is
type
my
Pokemon.
favorite set.
So we got 3 Mons in with Zarude.
I love offensive Great Toss.
What I'm gonna do now is go Lando real quick. As they're
Like
gonna be
in
gooped with that
regular
Mon.
OU,
But let's see their
If
Mons.
you
In
see me with a
Orlando,
Great
that's gonna
Toss,
be something they're gonna have to
I
go
already
through
know
Scarf.
it's
So let
Scarf.
me see my Mons. So they
The
have
defensive, for me, defensive Great
So
Toss
basically my
is
plan
not my
is,
favorite. Well,
you know,
I
I'll
should
go
just say
Berserk,
it's just
they
my
move out,
favorite
let's see, they
set.
draw Bummer.
I would love it
Monster.
like to go
Excuse me.
for
As
damage.
Resilient, which is their mana buzz, like I thought.
destroy
As you go
stuff.
Ethan. It was either Earth Power or U-turn. That was my main move. But look at that right there. You got a U-turn off. Let's see. And no Rocky Helmet, surprisingly. I think I win with Zacian. I mean, that's the main plan anyway. Was that in Iron Crown? But yeah, I got a funnier idea. I'm gonna go Iron Crown. Let's see what we can do with this Mon. I got a funnier idea. You know what? Screw the idea. Let me see. Do I have? Let's see their Mons and everything. Yeah, I think they get gooped if they get myself down with the weakness policy. So what I'm gonna do now is they got rid of that. Yeah, so they're probably gooped anyway. I got an idea. Agility up. Let me see agility up. Let's see the weakness policy. Yeah, this is what you should have done. You speed up, but let's see. Foul play. U-turn. Nice. So now they're gonna have to get themselves away out of this situation. Let's see Tinkaton. Hopefully. Let's see. The Tinkaton coming up soon. They realize they're probably gonna get the whole pressure into the situation. But this is Iron Crown clean. Please. Please, Iron Crown clean. We are gonna be faster than this Mon because we're guaranteed to be 2+2. And if anything, we're gonna be that in case a Rapid Spin Great Tusk, which is amazing. And also, that means we have a way of beating out the Mon. So, of course, if they go Headlong Rush, then they're goop. If they do other Mons, they have that. But that Zarude literally made the entire game for this team. If they go Ice Spinner, then they literally just lost the game from there. They go Tachyon Cutter, there's barely any damage, another Price for Death, and their Scarf. Nice. So that means they have enough damage to knock me out. Let's see, close combat, zit, nothing. There's that. There's the drops, and now I can KO you. And let's see if we can do this from there. But I think Iron Crown can clean up the game without weakness policy anyway, which is pretty good. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Zaroots sweeping up the first half of the game, and then Iron Crown cleaning up the rest of the game. Of course, this will be back up to +5 if I do win this matchup, so it'll be pretty funny. But it seems like their entire strategy completely fell apart from the jump after I made my play into Zarude on their Greninja. I think my possibility was Choice Specs, because that's what they said, oh, it was my thing for last week, I'm sorry I messed up. But yeah, no, that was a perfect opportunity I used on Zarude. And literally, I say Volcanion kill the Greninja. I say that's perfect. And I called it out like this. It's a curse, but this is called the Grandma Blessing and the Room Curse. Why I call it the Room Curse?
After
Because
that
one
back.
thing is that every time I played in my room, every time I had that happen, I lost the game, like by an embarrassing fashion. I lost to a random person on a draft league playoff by that, and I lost another thing based around that as well. So it was embarrassing, but are they going to U-turn? They're literally going to roost up their damage. Nice. So what we can do, I'm not going to preserve the 5-0. I'm just going to go for potential crits. Let's see. As whatever they can do, they can do. So 1, there's 2. Let's see how much they're going to foul play, right? You're going to foul play? They roost up the damage. I don't mind playing this game. I've got that and Focus Blast. I wouldn't care even less. There's about 12 left of this stuff. You have a couple bit of roost. So whatever happens, happens, they say. So if they get that with IRED 320, they're going to get goobed. They're goobed either way, but they have to hope for themselves to get goobed. But I'm playing at my grandma's house. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you serious? Hopefully it's not my internet and it's hunky stuff. Hold up. Because my internet's good. Oh my goodness. Let me ask him real quick. Oh, I'll be right back with technical difficulties. All right, so I have some unfortunate news and everything. So it looks like, as you see from the points board and everything, that Hunky may or may not have disconnected. I don't know if it was on my part or is it on Hunky's part, but I think from the points I had in there, and I'm number 1 on the ladder or whatever, that I've gotten the win from I think by Mon standards. But at the score then, it was 5-0 and it was 5-3. But I think I'm going to consider it a 4-0 win because of the potential of Mandibuzz, Tinkaton, and of course Great Tusk. That's one of the main factors of why I think I would have won the match. So yeah, so I'd say how it is. I'm so sorry.
Did I miss
Hunky,
a
because
disconnection or
I
something?
don't know
Oh,
how the records are looking
okay.
or whatever. From
Alright,
week
are we
two, but
right?
I know
We
my-
watch.
as whatever they can do, they can do. So 1, there's 2. Let's see how much you're gonna foul play, right? You're gonna foul play?
Wait. Sorry. Because I want to drop the
Jump after I made my play.
my
into
daughter
on their
in
Greninja.
bed.
I think my
I
possibility
missed
was
the
Choice
end
Specs.
game, so
Because that's what they said,
I
oh, it was my
think I
thing for last
saw
week, I'm
it.
sorry I messed up. But yeah, no, that was a perfect opportunity I used on Zarude. And literally, I say Volcanion kill the Greninja. I say that's perfect. And I called it out like this. It's a curse, but this is called the Grandma Blessing and the Room Curse. Why I call it the Room Curse? Because one thing's for certain is that every time I played in my room, or every time I had that happen, I lost the game, like by an embarrassing fashion. I lost to a random person on a draft league playoff by that, and I lost another thing based around that as well. So it was embarrassing, but are they going to U-turn? They're literally going to roost up their damage. Nice. So what we can do, I'm not going to preserve the 5-0. I'm just going to go for potential crits. Let's see. As whatever they can do, they can do. So 1, there's 2. Let's see how much they're going to foul play, right? You're going to foul play? They roost up the damage. I don't mind playing this game. I've got that and Focus Blast. I wouldn't care even less. There's about 12 left of this stuff. You have a couple bit of roost. So whatever happens, happens, they say. So if they get that with IRED 320, they're going to get goobed. They're goobed either way, but they have to hope for themselves to get goobed. But yeah, I'm playing at my grandma's house. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Are you serious? Hopefully it's not my internet and it's hunky stuff. Hold up. Because my internet's good. Oh my goodness. Let me ask him.
I can only see.
I'll be right back with technical difficulties.
Yeah.
All right, so I have some unfortunate news and everything. So it looks like, as you see from the points board and everything, that Hunky may or may not have disconnected. I don't know if it was on my part or is it on Hunky's part, but I think from the points I had in there, and I'm number 1 on the ladder or whatever, that I've gotten the win from I think by Mon standards. But at the score then, it was 5-0.
Well,
5-3. But I think we consider it a 4-0 win because of the potential of Mandibuzz,
the
Tinkaton,
rest of the
and
team
Great
is
Tusk. That's one of the main factors of why I
Mandibuzz,
think I would win the match.
Tinkaton,
So yeah,
and
so I'd say how it
Great
is. I'm
Tusk?
so sorry to Hunky because I don't know how his records are looking or whatever from week 2, but I know that as of right now, yeah, so,
that's sad.
yeah. So my thing is it sucks, but
But that's life. And let's go for the last battle of tonight.
Hey guys, DashingSceptile here, and
DashingSceptile versus Pup. And if Pup, you ever watch this, F you for PWC. Yeah, we face each other in the quarterfinals of PWC, and I'm out because of him. So I don't want him to win. Yeah, I hold grudge. But yeah. DashingSceptile, the one with the Stellar Terrapagos plus the stacking hazard. So every time I see his team, my feeling is set hazards, then sweep with Terrapagos. Or the Ogerpon or Darkrai. Or even Garchomp if you decide to go for offensive one. But yeah, that's my feeling. And on the other side, we have Pup with the Lunala Tingle, so another can stack the hazards. For me, it's always like a mystery. Sneasler here, like I know is not only unburdened, is it? Like you can have a poison touch or something, but like how you activate your unburden, maybe with white herb and what do you call close combat white herb, or even fake out normal gem, stuff like that. Thank you guys, but that's, I'm just showing you all your work, and I'm feeling a little time, so it's just fun for me. So thank you, Bandito. So study well, and see you soon. So yeah, let's go back. And yeah. So yeah, let's go for the last battle.
Welcome to KCDL Week 3 versus Pup. And as we see, there is a Sneasler, okay. No Chiyu is very interesting. There's a Tinglu, a Dragonite, a Lunala, and a Blastoise. And the Comfey is Terra Steel, okay. Comfey is a bit of an issue, I won't lie. Okay, let us see. So I want to lead off with my Torracats, I think. I think Torracats is a good lead for me this game, because I'm super fat for the Lunala. Let's see what happens. Good luck.
But Tinglu can just come in and like well win you.
So, Comfey Steel, that is a really big issue because my Golden Go is screens. So we have to see what happens with that. So let's see. We see a lead Dragonite. Okay. Gotcha. Lead Dragonite. Okay. Not what I wanted to see, but this is fine. Okay. So what am I gonna go into here? Lead a D-Night. You might go for a dance, which would be annoying. I'm gonna go, I think I can go into my Ogre Pawn here. I think a dance may come out. And if that happens, that's okay. Not the end of the world, but it's fine. Dragonite. We see what? Let's see. So, Ogre Pawn. Okay, so I swap out first. That's good to know. So what do you go for? You go for a Dragon Claw.
Ooh, there's so much. Is that like
200
choice win?
damage or 201 damage. That might be banded.
Yeah, very big feeling it's banded.
Oh, 100%. That's actually just max roll. Okay. Well, that's
okay.
tough.
That's max
okay.
roll. Wow.
I will go for a spiky shield here. So I can break your You see a dance. Oh boy.
Ooh, wow.
This
what
is
a call.
Trouble.
What a call.
Okay, this is trouble. For sure. I should have just broke this dang
You made a very nice call.
I get a double. Please. I do.
Okay,
good.
okay, you get the double. So now you break the
Okay, you go for
oh,
EQ.
you go for Earthquake, so
That's
never mind.
fine, I want to say.
So Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Dragon
I'm
Dance,
gonna go for a
speed
here, hopefully. Yeah, EQ just kills. That's annoying. Like, very annoying, not gonna lie. What do I do here? If you are Ice Spinner, oh, this is tough. Okay. I'm gonna have to go into my Vaporeon here.
AV Vaporeon.
And I'm gonna have to go for like an Icy Wind, I guess. This is an issue for sure. Icy Wind comes off, we lower its speed at least, that's good. It's policy. Okay, that is tough for sure. Okay, this thing's a problem for sure.
Dragonite.
I'm gonna go for a
just come in the field.
We see an Earthquake, that's
sweep.
fine. Okay, cool.
No question asked.
Okay with that. So what can I do here? Well, I can go into my Garchomp since you are -1, but +3 E speed, how much does that do? Extreme speed. 70%. So that will just kill me. No, it won't kill me, but it'll do a lot. I guess it's my only play. I'm gonna have to go Garchomp here. And just go for a Dragon Claw, I guess. Because I'm now risking a Scale Miss. Yep, there it is, okay. That did way too much, okay. He had max rolling me, that's fine. Annoying, but fine. Dragonite's gone, and this game is not looking good.
Well, looks like it's not a Dragonite. It still do a lot and put a level of holes in the team.
What can I do? What can I do? Sneasler comes in, that's fine. Sneasler decides to come in, that is okay with me. I will try and attempt to go for a Earthquake, I guess. What do we see come off from the Sneasler? What do we see from the Sneasler is the question. This is tough. We have our Dango, our Darkrai, and our Pagos, and that's it. Can I still win? Can I still win? Pads, gotta see those pads, gotta get pads. Good to know. How do I even have a way anymore with my team? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what I do here, because this is... I did not prefer D-Night that much. Okay. That is tough. Very, very tough. Okay. King comes in. Okay, this isn't the greatest, because I've lost all my main ways to even break this thing. So, I guess I can go... Well, I mean, that's good for Dark Ride. I'll speak to Sneasel now. That's really good. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go into my Terapagos, I guess, versus Tinglu. I can go for a Toxic at least. I can go for a Toxic at least, which is good for me. I've misplayed this game badly. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Toxic here. That's fine, we poison the Tinglu, thank goodness. Okay, cool.
I always forget that thing learned Toxic.
Ruination, breaks Terra Shell, okay.
Will that put you to 50? Okay, still do.
Annoying, but it's fine, because I am lefties. I'm going to go for a Protect here. I'm gonna go for a Protect here. I'm gonna go for a Protect. We're gonna see what you decide to do here. This is not good. This is my only way to get back in the game somewhat. Okay, we see a swap into who? Really? Going Sneasler seems like a throw, I feel. If I Starstorm, you just die. But okay, that's fine. I can just go into my Golden Go here, I guess. I can go into Dango here for sure. And what can I do with my Dango is the question. Dango versus Sneasler. We see a U-turn, that sucks. Now you go Lunala and I just lose the game because I've lost all my chucks to Lunala. That's fun. Okay. Well, that's fun. We are getting smoked. Okay, Ting comes in. That's fine. Ting comes in. I am okay with Tinglu coming in here. That's awesome. Ting comes in for the Dango. I can just go... I want to say I can go for a... What can I go for? I'm gonna go... I think I can go for a Reflect here for sure. That's fine. Take no damage, which is really good for me, not gonna lie. Okay, so I just need this thing, I just need to chip down the Ting a lot for my Dark Ride to do something. I'm gonna go into Pagos here. Spikes, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so Drop's getting some HP back with lefties. Slowly and surely. Okay, so what can I do here? Well, let's see. Okay, so Tinglu takes a lot of damage now, which is very good for me. I think Whirlwind does go through Protect, so I'm gonna go for a... I think I can go for a... I think Terra Starstorm is fine here. I think I can Terra here and go for a Starstorm. I think that's fine with me here. And honestly, at this point, I just want to see the funny button, so let's do it, man. Okay, we see a Ting swap. Is this Luna? I almost have a Toxic. Sneasler, okay, good. That's fine with me. Sneasler. Let us see Terapagos in his true form. Terra Starstorm, let's go. Good amount of damage. Okay. Really good amount of damage there. Okay, cool. I will now go for a Protect, I think, here. See a Toxic. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I will now go into my Dango here. So your Toxic, turn. Okay. Toxic, turn. Good to know. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Alrighty, we are back with the game.
At least wasn't that
we got a
long.
DC, so yeah. Okay.
And sometimes when you play, then
here I was gonna go
you have
hard
a
Dango.
long battle.
Here.
Then you have DC happening. It's so
I was gonna
annoying.
go hard Dango here. On the Sneasler, so it's Toxic and turn. That's good to know. See a Toxic. Good to know for me. Okay. Good as gold. I am immune to Toxic. Awesome. I will now go for a... I think a Make It Rain is fine. Actually... Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go for Recover. I need Recover. That's fine. That's fine. It's honestly okay with me. Probably so healthy for Lunala. Let's go. Ting comes in, that's fine. I go for recover here to heal myself up. So we see Ting get some recovery, but Toxic just does a good amount to it. So let's see. So Gold versus Ting Lu. I'm doing no damage. I'm actually doing like no damage is what I'm seeing. But if I reflect here, I eat things up. So I'm gonna go for a reflect here. That's fine. So we see a spike. That's fine. Ting is two spikes are up. Got it. Okay. Not great. This is really bad, but I think we are okay.
But Ting Lu can never
I think
stay
now I'm
too
gonna
long
go
in the
into
battle.
my drop here. Hopefully not take a billion damage from this thing.
So if you can
That would
find
be
a
nice,
way
thank
to
you.
let him stay in.
Spikes don't hurt that much. Ruination's okay. That's fine. How much is Toxic doing to you? Okay, so here I'm gonna go for a... I think I just go for a Starstorm here. Starstorm is fine here. I have a Reflect up. Let's go Terrapagos. Body Press. I eat that good. So it's not Wind. So it's EQ, Ruin, B-Press, and Spike. Good to know. Really good to know for me. Okay, cool. I will go for a Protector. And Ting Lu goes down. Okay, cool. Awesome. Ting Lu is gone. Great. You get a last fight.
Yeah,
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, cool. That makes sense. I'm using one for Starstorm, actually, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Okay. So 196 on my Pagos. I'm at 38%. Lunala, if it's Focus Blast, will knock me out. But if it's just Moon Blast, I should be okay, I think. Yeah, if it's Moon Blast, I am fine. Comfey, okay. This thing is an issue. But this is fine. I will go for a Roar here. I will review my last move and go for Roar here. Ah, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Gotcha. Okay. So it's Encore Comfey, that's fine. I will go into my Dango and go for a Light Screen here. That's a good play. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna go Dango and go for a Light Screen. This thing is Terra Steel, so it can be tough right now. Very, very tough right now. We see a Comfey pivot. Who comes in here? Good play. Good play from my opponent. That was honestly just 3 from them. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Neither becomes an issue, but it's okay, I think.
One thing is funny, even for me, like when I battle, I'll do it. I say, oh, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. And sometimes it's not fine.
Not worry about this poke. Hopefully, just something happens. I just want to break that shield. All I'm going to do is break that shield. If I break that shield, we are in an amazing position right now. That's fine. So I will die, which is not the greatest, but it's fine.
You see? That's not fine. That's something we all do, I think. Well, a lot of us.
So here,
do.
I will go into
Darkrai.
my... I think I'll go into my Terrapagos here. Yeah, that's very low. 100. Yeah, this is range of Moonblast if you do go for it. However, I want to go with Toxic. Last ever Toxic. Your Psychic, I think that kills. That does. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Ooh, the lag. Sorry about the lag.
This matchup got way tougher ever since the beginning, so let's try and go into Darkrai and see what we can do. See what we can do. Okay.
Maybe Dark Pulse.
I'll go for a Dark Pulse here. We know it's not Scarf, which is good. Big damage. It's policy.
Weakness.
Big damage.
Oh, wow.
Do
Okay,
we get a
gonna
flinch? Do we get a flinch?
gonna send
Do
you
we get
to
a flinch?
oblivion.
GG to my opponent Pop. And yeah, GG's this matchup was honestly impossible. Lunala plus Ting
But Pop
Lu
is
just
like, joke
was
aside,
garbage
like
here, but I
Pop
have to
is
bring
just
it
like
anyway,
a
but
battle.
man,
So.
that was a tough matchup.
Cannot
honestly.
be
GG's
mad.
to my opponent Pop, and yeah, that's gonna be it
So
for this video.
5
and I'll see you
good
guys
battles,
next time.
only one battle.
Peace out,
we didn't
my
see.
Sceptile
Well,
squad.
I think we
And
can
to everyone else who
just check the matchup as anyways, and I might be able to spoil the result. Like I said, yeah. So the last matchup was Blakey versus Nuglo. Both of them doesn't upload, And it was a 2-0 victory for Blackie, the team on the right, when it will load to the Mewtwo team. I think I saw. Wait. I will double check that I didn't see. Maybe it was another week. KCDL. I think it was another week and against a different coach. Yeah, it was week 2 and with Zachmander battle. But yeah, so Blicky on the right won. I wish I could have seen the battle. Yeah. Alright, guys, so it's starting to be late. Yeah, I'm old, so for me it's late. And basically, I'm tired with work. But guys, it's always nice to watch the battles and how people think and etc. So guys, I really appreciate for your time here. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, follow, and as usual, stay liquid.